Hey, I'm gonna talk about something that's really difficult for me to talk about. So, bear with me. So basically, I got the shampoo on Christmas Day or cleansing conditioner, and it was Mint by Chaz Dean Winter Cranberry Mint, I believe. Yes. And I have been using Chaz Dean previously. I was only using the fake, and it did work. The fig was okay for my hair, and I began to transition from relaxed to natural the previous August. And Christmas Day, I was so excited because I had been begging for it for Christmas, and I actually got it. And it matted my hair severely. I was in the shower, and there was these two huge knots on either side of my head, and it matted my hair. I worked for months. I never told anyone besides my close family. No one knew. And if you know me or if you have followed me on Twitter or Instagram, you know that I have never had short hair. It's just not my style. And actually, this has grown out a lot from what I had to cut it down to. So basically, from December 2013 until March 8th, 2014, I tried to detangle my hair. It didn't work, obviously. I was basically shut in my house and detangled for like 18 hours a day. And you might even see some of my Instagrams, and I'm like staying in, detangling, like trying to make it like it was a okay thing to happen when it definitely wasn't. And yeah, it's like really hard because like it's embarrassing to have to cut your hair and you didn't want to, and I hopefully I'm able to insert the pictures when I'm talking about each thing, but if not, I will insert the pictures. So before when my hair is normal, and then after the wind matted my hair. Yeah, it's been so stressful. um I talked to the Chaz Dean salon or whatever a long time ago. It was in January, and they tried to detangle my hair, and they said there was nothing that they could do, and that come back and we'll make some snips and try to save your hair. And they never called back. I emailed, I twittered, nothing worked. I was just being ignored. Like what happened to me didn't matter to anyone at all, and I've been quiet. And today I'm like literally flipping the channels, and I see him have a natural girl on there saying that his products are okay for black hair, when obviously they're not, because I wouldn't have went through this if it was okay for black hair. Well, at least the product that I had was not okay for my hair because it matted it severely. And you'll see in the pictures, you'll see it was a terrible experience. I had so many headaches, and you'll see like when I cut it, like the back of my head was literally bald, and it was just terrible. And so now I'm back on my hair journey. I was always on a hair journey. I was making my videos to upload them later once my journey was at the length I desired. I was going to upload all my videos, and obviously I'm back to square. That's not even square one, because square one was shoulder length. So this is just ridiculous, and it's embarrassing. So I just want all of you girls who care about your hair to beware of the wind by Chaz Dean. If something happens to your hair, they don't care about you. You can ask Craig, their salon manager, because he's the one who decided not to reply back to me. And he actually told Chaz Dean what was going on. And Chaz Dean didn't care. He just went on a flight in to sell more of his hair products. And he never reached out to me. I was Instagramming him the photos of what happened to me. tagging him in them. Hey, can you please help me? And he blocked me. That sounds suspicious to me. Like, he literally just blocked me on Instagram.
But not only that, there's those countless claims of girls who don't even have black hair saying that eventually wind made their hair fall down the sink because it's not supposed to be your main shampoo anyway. It literally makes their hair fall down the sink.
It does. It has hurt a lot of people, and I've been reading and reaching out to others online who have had the same problem, so I just decided to speak out. I've been hiding. It's just a painful situation to be in, especially because any girl, they love their hair a lot. Like, hair is everything. Whether you don't like hair, that's your everything. And so, excuse my tears. It's just more frustration, and also actually coming forth to talk about it. It really does hurt, but I just wanted to share my story. I spent 3 months trying to detangle my hair. My life was pretty much turned upside down after this happened. Like, if you know me, I'm an active person. I'm always out promoting, doing something, working with my brand, and I haven't been doing any of the stuff that I normally do because I've been so embarrassed. And if you follow me, you know that. You know it to be true. And if you don't follow me, you can. And you can just follow my hair journey as I, try to rebuild and stuff. But I just want to let everyone know, beware of the product. Because, like I said before, I had used it before, but it was when my hair was transitioning. And if you don't know what that is, that's when you move from a relaxer to natural hair, which is just curly hair, like my hair is right now. But before this, my hair was like there was nothing. There was nothing. So my hair has just been growing, which is a blessing that it's growing. But it's just been a crazy time in my life that I've been trying to get through. Like, I've had so much anxiety. It's hard to even wash my hair without thinking that it's gonna man up again. So yeah, hopefully I save some lives. Hopefully, you don't use the product. Hopefully you'll share with a friend. Maybe you've gone through it. Reach out to me because it was so hard for me to.
Yeah, because it's not something that they're unfamiliar with, even at the shop. Because they weren't surprised.
Yeah.
They said they've helped people before.
Yeah.
And
they were like, oh, don't worry, we've dealt with this before, we'll get your hair down. And so I was expecting to just go to the shop and, hey, my hair is free. Maybe it's something that their product does on a occasional basis. But
also, one of the stylists there wanted to prove that it wasn't their product, and she offered to do her own hair
because
this is how much they know that their product does this.
They know that their product is bad because I went to the shop and I took the wind that my aunt had got me from QVC, and I was took it there, and then one of the stylists said, well, I'll cleanse my hair with it. I don't believe. Well, she didn't say I don't believe. She just said, if something's wrong, then I'll just cleanse my hair with it. And I was like, yeah, go ahead. And then quickly the salon manager Craig's like, no, don't. And she's like, well, what's wrong with that?
And he just never replies to her. He kind of just dodges her question, changes the subject,
shrugs it off.
And we're sitting there like, oh my gosh, what's going on?
I felt so lost. I still feel lost. It's June 2nd, and this is since March 8th, the new growth since then, and you will see, the pictures at the end, and yeah, since December, Christmas Day, And I'll even include the pictures from Christmas Day. I was able to like detangle the front, some of the front, and I just let that out when my family came over and threw a hat on because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even realize how severe it was until I detangled for weeks. And even, when it was Christmas, even, I didn't get to go out and celebrate the New Year. I didn't get to do anything. And, Craig, their salon manager, Craig Register, he said, well, I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm gonna be out of town. There's nothing we can do.
Until after the New Year.
Until after the New Year. And so I had to wait weeks to even get the help that I got, which wasn't any help at all. Because one of the girls, she took the comb and like broke my hair from the knot it was in. It was literally that short, and I still experience pain in that area, deep down here in my head. Like, you have no clue what I have gone through. I'm trying to explain it all, but, there's no more being embarrassed or scared because this actually happened to me. This was a terrible situation, and I would not wish this on any enemy. This is just something that you don't want to go through. I've had to pray a lot. I've not been myself. It's just been terrible anxiety. I've even, lost some of my time in my schoolwork. It's just not a fun situation to be in. And if you cut your hair, it should literally be your choice. You should not have to cut your hair because a product damaged your hair. But I hope like this video helps someone. And sorry if the screen went black, my laptop. But hopefully, this video can help someone or help more people come forward if this has happened to you because, people will try to embarrass you or blackball you, especially in the entertainment industry.
If you contacted the salon and they basically brushed you off and didn't give you any real help.
Yeah. So, I totally understand. There's actually, a few people who reached out to me on Instagram, and my hair journey Instagram is She's Growing, so you guys can follow that. I've had people reach out to me on there and say, yeah, that product messed up my hair, and I just didn't say anything. But you need to say something. You have to stand up for yourself, and I'm just letting all the shame that I felt go and just saying exactly what happened to me because I'm not the one who should feel ashamed. Chaz Dean is the one who should feel ashamed for marketing a product to everyone that is not for everyone or having something bad in his formula.
And then they want to, they always ask, well, like when we first called the salon, they're like, well, was your hair like this? Did you have this in it? Did you have that in it? And it's like, if I'm supposed to be just washing my hair, it shouldn't matter what's in my hair. If your product doesn't mesh well with other products, then you should also let that be known. Because they're constantly asking when you first call if something goes wrong. Well, what did you have in your hair?
Well, that wasn't even my case. And I explained to them that I only was using Win products trying to grow my hair. And so they gave me some of the fig. They were like, oh, take some of the fig home and, basically work on it to detangle it yourself. And we'll make another appointment. Like I said before, the appointment was never made. And I was washing my hair every day. And they gave me some Remoist to leave on the areas and, try to get the knots free. And so basically, I experienced a double loss because I experienced the loss from my hair being in the knots, and then I experienced the loss of washing my hair every day. Black hair
with their product.
Yeah, black hair is not supposed to be washed every day. You will lose hair. Most black people know that for facts that, our hair is supposed to be washed every 1 to 2 weeks. And our hair type is just not supposed to be cleansed every day. And the fact that I was cleansing every day, I was losing hair. I started off having a knot that was right here, right here on my head. Another one that was right here, and they had like two long ponytails coming out of it. And by the end, where I ended up cutting, there was just knots. The hair that was actually coming down in the ponytails were gone. It was gone from the constant washing. So I basically went through some of the worst. This has been the worst time in my life. Especially to have no help and have no one care about it, and someone basically not take responsibility for their product. But I have to tell people, and this is my story. This is what happened to me, and hopefully, I would love to hear from you guys and other girls on hair journeys. And if you have any questions, feel free to answer them. I'll respond. I have no problem answering questions. And I will, most likely, I will just post the pictures at the end of this video, because, like, trying to insert them would take forever. So, I'll, include some pictures of my hair before, and then I'll show you what happened after I used the Wind product. And that's where we'll go from there. And if you made it this far, you're freaking awesome, because this is a long video. But if you have experienced anything like this, or a product, or messing up your hair, you will probably see the end of this, because it's a terrible thing to happen. And hopefully we can reach out and share our hair journeys together, and hopefully you won't make the mistake of using his products. Okay, thanks so much.
That goes for all women. Don't use his products.
Yeah, all women. Beware. Do your own research, because like I said before, you can try to say, oh, well, that didn't happen to me, but it happened to me. So,
or oh, we don't have the
because
same hair texture.
I used it before, the Fig before, and then this new one, the Winter Cranberry, jacked me up terribly. Like, it messed me. Like, do you see this? This was like a TWA, and
it's pretty much, it goes beyond black hair, mixed hair, white hair, because he's selling it to all women, and it's messed up more than just black women. When you do your research, it shows pretty much every kind of girl saying eventually their hair fell out, or they used it one time and it fell out. Like, I saw this one post of this girl. She said she had been using one, and then one day she was washing her hair and it just all came out in the sink. And she always had very long, very thick hair. And
it's kind of the silent killer.
Yeah.
It's a silent killer. It might not
shoulder length hair.
Might not get you at first, but it's going to get you.
And she was just messed up, and it's not for anyone.
It's not for anyone, so just beware. And thank you for watching. And please share the video. Share it with everyone. Subscribe. Share it with everyone you know. And just so they can beware, because he's on every channel. He tries to get you. So share it, even if you don't know if someone is using it. So just share it, because most likely they'll be flipping late at night, or
he buys out like 3 or 4 channels at a time and has it on there like 3 or 4 hours in a row. And then you flip the QVC.
Share the video with everyone. And thanks for watching.